Well, Playing Grace is about Grace Surtees, and Grace works for a company that does art tours for mainly tourists around the major galleries in London. And I was inspired to write it because I'm really interested in people who reinvent themselves. Maybe they're different now than they started off because they're trying to protect themselves from something, and that certainly is Grace. So when we see her at the beginning of the book, if you just met her, you'd think she was very organised, very controlled. She's got her emotions all in check, and she really is a calm point at that point in the beginning of the book, because around her she has a quite dysfunctional family who, to put it politely, they're bordering on kind of obsessive and mad, a lot of them. And her boss also at the company is quite disorganised, and he's displaying more and more erratic behaviour, and she's basically running the company. She also has a boyfriend who works away, and he comes back every now and again. And again, that's the kind of level of commitment that Grace wants. She doesn't want to throw herself at anything. And she could have probably kept living that life, which is kind of a half-life really, because she's hiding herself away almost. Except her boss decides that he's going to hire somebody to do modern art tours. And in a pub, he's approached by this young American called Tate, who says he can do that. He's an artist. And so he arrives at the company, and there's immediate sparks between him and Grace, and made worse by the fact that Tate isn't fooled at all by Grace's new persona. He realises that there's more to her than this calm, controlled person. And so throughout the book, he then starts trying to chip away and find out who she is underneath. And he does eventually do that, but when he does, he finds he's bitten off slightly more than he can chew. There's a lot more to Grace than he realised. And whether it works out for them or not, I'm not going to tell you, but it's in the balance.